Now for the latest on COVID-19, Governor Cuomo mandated all healthcare workers to be vaccinated by the end of September. But what does this mean legally? Carmela Boykin talked with an expert and joins us live this morning with what they had to say. Good morning, Carmela.
Good morning, Leah. Section 16 requires all healthcare workers to receive a vaccine with limited exceptions for religious or medical reasons. I spoke with legal expert Michael Berger, who says the power of the mandate will come from how strictly it's enforced.
I imagine that one of the enforcement mechanisms will simply be that the employers won't be allowed to hire anyone or have anyone who they hire be public-facing who hasn't been vaccinated.
In terms of legal opposition to the mandate,
it's going to depend largely on the science and the reasonableness of the request and whether it intertwines with other rights. So, for instance, we all have rights not to divulge our personal medical history and not to be discriminated against and to have reasonable accommodations made where we have a disability.
Berger says how this mandate and future mandates will be regulated is about finding a balance.
It's a balancing of the rights of the individual versus the rights of society.
Going forward, a question will be how many people will need to get the vaccine in the field compared to how many will be exempt.
And so how far towards a small population being affected can we get before the government no longer can make everybody get a vaccine against that? And that comes down to who we elect, mostly.
And Berger says Kathy Hochul hasn't made any public statements regarding the mandate yet, but it will likely continue when she takes office. Reporting in Rochester, Carmela Boykin, News 8. Leah?
Carmela, thank you so much. Healthcare workers will be required to have the first dose of the vaccine by September 27th.